Hey, TFAX family, welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got a lineup of exciting and thought-provoking stories from the world of Survivor and beyond. So, grab your snacks, settle in, and let's dive right in. First up, the anticipation for Survivor 50 is heating up. Cast members from Survivor 48 have shared their exciting ideas for who should be part of the monumental season. Next, we have a deeply emotional moment from Survivor 48. Charity Nelms opens up about her shocking elimination and sheds light on why fellow contestants hesitated to vote out Eva Erickson. In our next story, Survivor star Teeny Chirichillo bravely shares his journey of self-discovery. Coming out as transgender, he reflects on the challenges of identity in the public eye and the importance of authenticity. Lastly, we delve deeper into Teeny's transformative experience on Survivor. In a revealing essay, he discusses how competing on the show became a turning point in understanding his identity. Now that we've covered the headlines, let's jump into a discussion about these stories. The Survivor 50 cast is generating immense excitement as fans eagerly await the next edition of the iconic reality series. With host Jeff Probst revealing that he wants this upcoming season to be filled with joy, the anticipation is at an all-time high. In a surprising twist, cast members from Survivor 48 have stepped up to share their thoughts on potential contestants for Survivor 50, leading to a vibrant exchange of ideas among fans and players alike. The process of selecting the cast has been meticulous, with Jeff Probst initially considering nearly 200 former players to invite back. As the list gradually narrows down, fans are not only speculating about who may return, but also actively participating in the selection process. Social media polls have allowed fans to weigh in on key gameplay elements for the upcoming season, ensuring their voices are heard. Entertainment Weekly's Dalton Ross recently provided a fascinating overview of the candidates suggested by the Survivor 48 cast, showcasing who they believe would be an excellent fit for this milestone season. Notably, Siri Fields has emerged as a popular choice among many players, given her impressive track record and recent appearances on other reality shows like Big Brother and The Traitors. Adding to the buzz, Survivor legend Boston Rob Mariano humorously hinted at his interest in a possible return, igniting excitement among viewers who continue to champion for fan-favorite contestants. Meanwhile, the reality competition landscape is heating up, with rumors circulating about upcoming seasons of other shows like The Traitors and The Amazing Race featuring familiar faces from the Survivor universe. As the countdown to Survivor 50 continues, the stage is set for a thrilling season filled with beloved players, intense gameplay, and of course, plenty of joy. What are your thoughts on the potential cast and gameplay changes? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Moving on to a gripping moment from Survivor 48, we witnessed an emotional tribal council that had fans buzzing. Charity Nelms, a standout player, found herself voted out just before the highly anticipated merge. In an exclusive interview with Entertainment Weekly, she opened up about the shocking elimination and the dynamics at play that led to her departure from the game. During the 6th episode, tensions were high as Charity faced off against fellow contestant Eva Erickson, who had been identified as a significant threat due to her possession of an immunity idol. As the votes were cast, Charity lobbied hard for Eva to be sent home, believing that her game strategy and the idol made her a formidable opponent. However, things took a turn when many castaways hesitated to vote out Eva, thanks to the emotional weight of her story. As a 24-year-old who has shared her experience with autism during the game, Eva's vulnerability resonated with her fellow contestants. Charity reflected on this in her interview, noting that the decision to keep Eva was clouded by the guilt of potentially eliminating someone whose journey had touched their hearts. In her own words, she stated, "To be honest, it kind of felt like everybody understood that and would want to vote Eva out. But because of Eva getting to share her story, I think a lot of people were just scared to do that." Despite her frustrations, Charity acknowledged that Eva is an incredibly intelligent player. She expressed her disappointment in being ousted, particularly because she felt the other contestants let their empathy overshadow strategic gameplay. "She is incredible, brave, and smart, and that's why I wanted her out of the game," Charity said. Interestingly, the controversy surrounding this vote highlights the complex ethical dynamics that arise in the game of Survivor, where emotional narratives can complicate the competitive nature of the show. Even with 7 votes leading to Charity's elimination, Eva emerged unscathed, proving that compassion can often outweigh cold strategy in this unpredictable game. As Survivor continues to unfold, we can't help but wonder how these personal stories will influence the remaining gameplay. What do you think about the balance between strategy and empathy in Survivor? Share your thoughts in the comments. In a groundbreaking moment for representation, Survivor star Teeny Chirichillo has bravely come out as transgender in a heartfelt essay published in Cosmopolitan. Teeny, who competed on Survivor 47, shared the challenges and uncertainties he faced after leaving the show, illustrating the complexities surrounding his identity and the journey toward self-acceptance. In his candid piece, Teeny reflected on what life has been like since his time on Survivor, revealing that it has been filled with uncertainty as he navigated his identity. "I didn't come back to a spouse or a full-time career, like many of my castmates did. I didn't have a passion to replace the 15-year quest that was getting cast," he wrote, shedding light on the unique struggles faced by reality stars after their journeys conclude. Teeny revealed his decision to come out and discuss his gender identity publicly, explaining that it was a deeply personal journey. After undergoing top surgery, he discussed the complicated relationship with his gender identity and the transition he has embraced. "There's a lifelong accumulation of artifacts that has pulled my identity into focus inside the museum of my own transness," he explained, highlighting the importance of both internal and external validation in understanding his true self. Throughout his essay, Teeny voiced frustrations about the public's perception and the invasive questions he received regarding his identity, especially during his time on Survivor, where he was the first openly non-binary contestant. He noted the difficulties of standing out while still feeling uncertain about how to express his true self. "I knew that I'd conceal the parts that felt too vulnerable for public consumption," he shared, reflecting on the challenges of being in the spotlight while exploring his identity. Despite the struggles, Teeny recognizes the significance of his public platform in sparking important conversations about gender identity and the diversity within the LGBTQ+ community. "What it really did was open the door for everyone in my life to know I'm not cisgender without my having to initiate these conversations," he stated, emphasizing the power of his visibility in shaping discussions around gender. As we continue to follow Teeny's journey, we celebrate his courage and resilience. His story serves as an inspiring reminder of the importance of authenticity and self-expression. How do you feel about Teeny's journey and the representation of transgender individuals in reality television? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Continuing on the theme of identity, we take a deeper look into how Survivor played a pivotal role in Teeny Chirichillo's journey of self-discovery. In a revealing essay for Cosmopolitan, Teeny discusses his transformative experience on the show as its first openly non-binary contestant. He reflects on how this unique opportunity provided him with unexpected clarity about his gender identity. Teeny candidly shares that while many participants on Survivor are focused on the competitive nature of the game, his time on the island prompted significant introspection. "If there's one thing Survivor is not known for, it's clarity," he quips, but for him, it became a space for personal growth amidst the chaos of gameplay. He describes the overwhelming attention he received upon returning from filming, detailing how the show's promotions sparked curiosity about his identity. "I opened my phone to find hundreds of people talking about my 5-second cameo in the promo," he recalled, highlighting how society often projected expectations onto him before he had even defined them for himself. Throughout his post-show experience, Teeny navigated tough conversations about his pronouns and gender identity. In one poignant moment, he shares a conversation with fellow contestant Sol Yi, who openly asked if Teeny preferred different pronouns, an inquiry that underscored both the respect and pressure he felt to define himself in a public space. "The pressure for me to represent as the first openly non-binary Survivor player was immense," he admitted, indicating the weight of being a trailblazer while simultaneously wrestling with his own uncertainties. Teeny also reflects on the emotional toll of watching his journey unfold on television and how it impacted his understanding of self. He grappled with feelings of jealousy and dysphoria that were amplified by the social dynamics of the game, illustrating how complex and intertwined personal and public identities can be, especially in the realm of reality TV. Ultimately, Teeny's narrative is one of growth and resilience. He acknowledges that while he struggled to find clarity while competing, Survivor inadvertently became a catalyst for understanding his true self. "I've realized that trying to please everyone as this moldable gender putty isn't pleasing me," he states, affirming that authenticity is key in his ongoing journey. As Teeny continues to evolve, his story reinforces the importance of representation and living one's truth. How do you view the role of reality shows in shaping personal narratives and identities? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.